Welcome to Eric Blackman Music. Hi, and welcome to my strumming and muting tutorial. I get a lot of questions on YouTube about how I'm strumming and whether I'm using my left hand for muting or my right hand for muting. Well, the truth is sometimes I use either or both. The guitar is tuned standard E, A, D, G, B, E. Now, strumming and muting techniques are going to sound different depending on which chord you use. If you play a chord that requires that you have all your fingers on the fretboard, like a G chord for instance, you can mute with the left hand. Now, we're going to do that this way, like that. So when we go down, close our fingers up on the fretboard and we're just touching the strings. We're not pressing them down. We get this muted sound like that. Now all we have to do is and release those fingers and we get that. Right? Now that's what we're hearing between strums. Now the emphasized strums will sound like this. And the muted strums will sound like this. Right? So if we're strumming a pattern that goes like this, and the pattern is down, up, 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 down, up. Now on the down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, we're leaving our fingers in place on the chord. Between those strums, we're just touching them like this. So we're going. But all the while, we've got a steady strumming pattern going with our right hand, which is just like that. So here we go. So remember, we didn't change what we were doing with our right hand. We simply changed what we were doing with our left hand. That's with a G chord. Now say we're going to use an A minor chord like this. Well, with an A minor chord, we have open strings. So it's going to sound different if we use that same technique. Check it out. As you can hear, you're still hearing open strings. You're not getting the shut off you did with the G. Right? Now you can use your thumb if your hand is big enough and come across the fretboard for an A minor like this. Alright? Or you can use your right hand to shut the chord off like this. Now for that, I simply closed off the strings with my hand, and sometimes you hear guitar players do this, so it sounds like this. So it's going to sound different every time you change the way that you strum and mute. So we can mute with our left hand, or we can mute with our right. Like that. You can pat it or you can just touch it. Now I'm going to play it again and I'm simply just going to touch the strings, not pat the guitar, so I don't get that percussive sound. Here we go. So there's some ways that you can try strumming and muting on acoustic guitar. Now this also works with electric guitar the same way. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.